I want to break down some details between the Mavic and the Air and Mini as far as sensors for the obstacle avoidance and why this is important. So before I get into that, I definitely want to point out that the Air and the Mini are decent drones. They're really good for the money. They are great, but they do have limitations, and obstacle avoidance is one of those big limitations. So with that being said, as you can see in this video, this is me riding a bike trail on the island of Ladigue in the Seychelles. So I got the drone following me. It's at about 12 feet. And on this trail, I ran into a series of power lines that are crossing the trail. So this is where the Mavic really shines. You can see that the Mavic is easily navigating itself over these power lines that crisscross over the trail. The difference between the Mavic and the Air or the Pro is that those other two drones don't do as good of a job with this. So the Mavic, one of its key features is the fact that it's got 8 sensors. It's got 2 facing front, 2 facing rear, 2 on each side. It actually has a 9th sensor that is not optical, but it's infrared that points down. So you got a total of 9 sensors on this drone. And what this drone also does is it maps out obstacles down to as thin as these 1-inch power wires that are over the bike trail. Not only does it map them out, it actively plans a flight path around those. So you can see me looking back, just trying to make sure that the drone is doing what it's supposed to be doing, which it is. But it actively maps its way around these obstacles to continue its flight path following you. Where the Air and the Mini, they're really going to struggle with this. And this is one of the big reasons that the Mavic outshines these other two drones. So if you're out and you're bike riding or you're running or you're walking and you want to ensure that your drone is, number one, going to be able to keep up with you around obstacles, and number two, actually not crash into those obstacles, I would definitely recommend the higher sensor count of the Mavic series over the Air or the Pro.